All right, here we go. We have one of the hottest Philly artists in the game right now, Poundside Pop. Welcome to VladTV.
It's good to be here.
Hey man, fan of what you're doing. You know, I went through the catalog. You got some bangers.
That's love. Appreciate that.
No, absolutely, absolutely, man, and a hell of a story, and some interesting twists and turns, which is how you got here right now.
Yeah.
So this is your first time here, so I want to get into the whole story. So you grew up in North Philly?
Yeah, North Philadelphia.
Okay, and what was North Philly like?
Well, I grew up in North Philly, 2500 in Master to be exact. That's called Poundside, Five Side. That's where I get my name from.
Okay, so what does that mean, pound side, five side? Explain that.
We basically just is the block is 25th and Master. We basically just took the two off and just rep the five. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just repping the block basically.
Got it. Now, you primarily grew up with your mom?
Yeah. Raised by my
Okay.
mom.
Was your dad around at all, in and out, or?
No, my dad wasn't really around. No, really my mom.
Okay. Do you know the reason why he wasn't around?
He was being him. Most young kids like me in Philadelphia, they ain't got no father. They got moms. They raised by their mom. That's why they be doing what they be doing, I guess.
Did you ever see him, meet up with him at all, or not really?
Oh yeah. He came around. Yeah, I know him. But it wasn't like, a father is a father figure. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
that's 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 more than just being a father. The title. You know what I'm saying? You gotta play your role. So it wasn't that. You feel what I'm saying?
No, of course. Now, I mean, you say that a lot of people you know didn't grow up with dads, but did it still bother you not having your dad around?
Yeah, cause you gotta learn stuff on your own. So it's definitely gonna bother you. Cause your mom can't raise you like your dad can. Like a female can raise you like a man. So it's different.
Okay. And siblings?
I got a lot of sisters. I got one brother. I got one brother. I
Okay.
got two brothers. I got one brother that passed away. I got one brother living. But I got a lot of sisters. I don't even want to tell you how many sisters I got.
Really? That
Yeah,
many?
yeah, that many.
Okay. From your dad's side,
Yeah,
mostly?
both.
Both.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, growing up, did you grow up with your, brothers and sisters, or no?
yeah. I knew my brothers and sisters. Like just
Okay,
like
but I mean, in the house, like how many people were in the house
in the
growing up?
house. I got three girls in the house. I'm the only boy.
Okay, so you talking about four kids in the house, single mom,
Mm-hmm.
growing up in North Philly in a pretty rough area. Uh, must have been tough for everyone, including your mom.
Yeah, for sure. My mom was in and out of jail when I was young. All that. It was definitely rough.
Okay, what was she going in and out of jail for?
She was doing her little stuff. How she provide for the family, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spread her business like that, but
Yeah.
things happen.
Oh, okay, so what would happen to the kids when suddenly mom is locked up?
Then they gotta go with the grandmom, go with the aunts, go with the. I ain't gonna lie, my sister was doing a job. Was uh, one of the times that she got booked, my sister had to step up and beat her. You know what I'm saying? She had to be, she had to act growner than what she was. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Yeah.
I appreciate her for that.
No, absolutely. I mean, was like Child Protective Services coming in and trying to take you guys away or nothing?
Hell no.
Okay.
No, I wasn't. We wasn't getting into all that.
Well, you guys got lucky. I
Yeah,
mean, because
yeah,
if it wasn't for like the grandmas and the aunts and everything, they would have
yeah,
just came in and split up the kids and put them in foster homes and the whole nine. So
yeah. We got lucky, blessed, I
yeah.
guess.
Well, here you are growing up in this environment, and your mom is already mixed up in the streets. Your dad as well, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
When did you start getting mixed up?
I've been off the porch since like kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around for a minute. It was like my mom was doing her, so I was doing me basically. You feel what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody watching me. I was just doing me.
Okay, but unlike your mom, you mentioned that you actually have a clean criminal record.
Yeah.
So
That
you never got caught for anything.
yeah, but that comes from being out here a long time. I get to learn from everybody I was around. You understand? I learned from his mistakes, so I know if I do that type way, I'm gonna end up there. I'm not trying to end up there.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a big deal because I mean, most people I speak to who are in this type of environment, they got lengthy criminal records. That they got juvie, they got this, they got that. Like, what do you think? When you look at sort of your story, what were some of the things that you learned to avoid getting arrested, to avoid having to do juvenile?
Well, basically, to be honest with you, most of these guys glorify going to jail. I don't. It's a waste of time, basically. You understand? So I've been through that since a young age, and I knew I don't want to waste my time. I want to use my time wisely. You understand? So that's basically why I'm here.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, I remember the first time I got locked up for some little shit. I'm like, yo, hip hop's been lying to me. There's nothing cool about
Yeah,
being locked up in this cage right now.
yeah.
Like
And
this
I'm
is
not saying I'm not saying I'm perfect because I actually had somebody actually take a charge for me. You understand what I'm saying?
hmm.
So I'm not saying I'm perfect. You feel what I'm saying? But I I I ain't had to take a lot of charges. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't in that predicament that many times. You feel what I'm saying? I did my best to stay out of that predicament.
It's pretty rare for someone to take a charge for you. Can you talk about that situation at all?
Yeah, that's my right hand. My right hand is named Haim. He took a charge for me.
Can you say what it was about?
Uh, it was we was riding with a concealed weapon. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Cops pull over and they're like, okay, someone has to take this.
yeah. Cops pulled us over, but we was actually like we didn't go down without a fight, so we ran.
You did a high speed?
Yeah. We don't. I pulled over and ran and just got out the car type run.
Oh, you just actually ran on foot.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you know if you run on foot, you got a better chance of getting a weapon off you, and beating the case, ending up with out of case. You understand what I'm saying?
How they finally catch you when you were running?
They ain't catch me. They don't catch me, bro. They ain't catch me, bro. I'm just saying, but because I know the laws and all that, so it's like they don't really be catching me with nothing. But he happened to like get caught with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's my man. I love him to death for that. You know what I'm saying?
How long did he end up doing over that gun case?
Uh, he he ain't do no time. He
Okay.
he got bail.
Okay. But it could have been bad.
Yeah, it could have been bad. Yeah, for sure. Anything could happen. They could say he got a gun and start shooting. Anything could happen.
They
But
they could they could put a body on that gun. I
yeah, they
mean,
could.
it could
Yeah,
it could go all the way to life sentences and the whole nine.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. You right about that.
yeah, that's a real friend for you.
Right about that.
Well, you said that your brother got killed?
Yeah, my brother got killed when I was like, uh, what was that? About 15.
Okay. What was that about?
I guess he was in the club. He had a couple of dollars. Doing him. Guess he was in the club. Somebody was like, "Damn, you getting a couple of dollars." You know what I'm saying? People hungry. So where we from? You know what I'm saying? They see you get money. They trying to get money. They trying to take your money. So that. I guess that's what that incident was. You understand? I think somebody was trying to rob him and they killed him while they was doing that.
Oh, okay. It was a robbery that turned into a murder.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, you have a big family. You have a lot of siblings. Were you really close to that one brother?
Yeah, cause I ain't got that many brothers, so you gotta be close to your brothers. You understand? I was close. We weren't too close because we got different moms. You know what I'm saying? But we was close.
Okay. What was it like to be a 15-year-old and suddenly this guy that it's your older brother?
Yeah, older brother. Yeah,
Okay. Your older brother suddenly gets killed.
it's like a wake up to reality. It's a reality check. You know, I just can't be moving like how he was. I learned from his mistakes too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's sad. 15-year-old shouldn't lose his brother.
Yeah,
That's just not the way the world's supposed to work. So, I mean, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm sure that was a bad one for you and also for your family. I
Thank
mean,
you.
for your father, you know, your brother's mother, the whole nine.
Yeah.
Uh, did they ultimately find the guys who killed him or the guy who
No,
killed him? Or
no, they ain't found him.
okay, so that's still an open case.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel some type of way, knowing there's no closure to that?
I mean, that shit that happen every day. Being out here since how young I was, you know, you get used to that type of stuff. It's like, all right. You know, I told you I came off young, so I seen a lot. So it's like, all right.
Yeah. Okay, and you also grew up around ARAB?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, free ARAB.
Free AR.
I mean, he had been a regular on my show for years. I was pushing him really hard.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I mean, a lot of people think that the judge thanked me for convicting him or whatever else. There was like a fake story that was floating around, which isn't real. I'm not aware of our interview even being used in any of his trials. You know, he had someone that actually snitched on him in his own camp.
Yeah, he did. You right about
Yeah,
that?
one of the guys that was somewhat affiliated with him ended up testifying on everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how everyone got their time. Is Dark Low out yet or no?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about that.
that whole situation was a
I
clusterfuck,
don't know
man.
nothing about that situation. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah,
No, I don't know nothing about that.
yeah, no, but I mean, ARAB was a big figure in Philly.
No, yeah, he was though.
Yeah, so to
Yeah,
see something like that go down, I'm sure that sent
yeah. You
shockwaves.
learn from him. I learned from him too. I learned I can't. Oh no, you can't do that how he did it. No, you can't do that because you see where he
Yeah.
turned up at.
Well, you had a friend named Sadi who got
Yeah,
killed.
Sadi, aka Zoo.
Okay, what happened with that?
Well, he got killed on some jealousy and envy. You know, things like that happened. Somebody actually came to his house and shot through his porch, and they killed him like that.
Someone actually walked up to his actual house and started shooting up into the house from the front
Yeah,
porch.
just shooting in the house. Yeah,
Yo, that's crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. How old was he and you at the time?
Uh, Probably was like 18. Yeah, probably like 18.
You guys are the same age?
Yeah, he's like a year older than me.
Okay, so you're 17. So at 15, you lose your brother. At 17, you lose, was he like your best friend?
You one of them?
One
No,
of them.
yeah, I'm
Okay, so you
close with
lose
him.
your best friend 2 years later.
Yeah.
Uh, was there ever just a feeling of, man, I need to leave Philly because I might be next?
Uh, yeah. You know, it is most people telling you that. If you're not aware, it's definitely people that's gonna tell you. You understand what I'm saying? But I be looking at the case like that's not only happening in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I go to LA, somebody they gang banging on me now. You know what I'm saying? Somebody so it's like you go anywhere and run into that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It's a little different though in your hometown
No,
when
yeah,
you have these beefs that go back sometimes even before you're born. You know what I
no,
mean?
yeah,
Like
you
it
right,
goes
you
back, it's
hundred
tied into
percent right.
family members. You know what I'm saying? You move to LA, you're 99% safer over there.
Yeah, you right. You're 100% right. But I just say trouble follow you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
you can't run from some stuff. You just gotta. It's just a certain way you gotta move to avoid it.
Yeah.
You can't run from that energy.
So when your friend Sadi got killed, was that about the time you started rapping?
Yeah. No, we was rapping like probably. Well, he was rapping like a whole like throughout that whole year. I was like, I was playing around with the shit.
Okay. And when he died, that made you kind of take it more serious?
Yeah, when he died, I definitely took it seriously.
Okay. And how did you start? Because a lot of times people start rapping, you know, when they're 10, 11, 12 years old. You kind of waited a bit.
Yeah.
So here you are, about what, 17, 18, and now you start taking it serious?
Yeah, yeah. No, I wasn't taking it serious then. I took it serious like after he died, probably like a couple months later. I probably was like, I actually was like 19, bro, to be honest with you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I actually started with him. Like the way I started rapping, he needed somebody to help him on the song. We was actually in AR Ab studio. Cause I knew AR Ab, you feel what I'm saying? So we went to AR Ab studio basically. But I wasn't trying to rap though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't never want to be a rapper. Like AR Ab and them used to ask me to be a rapper. Like, no, they need a young rapper. I'm like, no, I ain't doing that shit. Them niggas weird. You feel what I'm saying? But at the time when my man was trying to do it, I'm like, nah, fuck it. We gonna get into it. You feel what I'm saying? But he like, I need you to do a hook for me. So I went in there, I did a hook. He liked this shit. He rapped on it. And then we went in there again. He said, I need you to do another hook. I did another hook for him. He liked it. He rapped on it. But I never did a song after that. You know what I'm saying? Until it was before he died. Me and him had a whole record together. And it was like, it was hot. You know what I'm saying? We did good on it. So he took rap serious though. I did not take it serious at all. Like I just was going in there saying shit.
Then in 2017, you dropped OSS.
Yeah.
How much music were you putting out before that song dropped?
I had listen, I had I had 2 records with him out. That's it. Oh no, I had 1 record because he died. It was a tribute to him. So I had 2 records with him, and I had 1 tribute record to him, and then I dropped on some shit after that.
Okay. And that song ended up being your biggest song?
Yeah, my biggest record.
Okay. Did that start to pick up right away or did it take a while?
It picked up right away. Right away. Like it picked up so fast. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how to fucking rap. You feel what I'm saying? That's how fast that shit picked up. And they like, damn, you gotta make another one like this. I'm like, man, can y'all enjoy this shit? I'm trying to enjoy this shit. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I barely know how to do this shit. But I'm gonna enjoy this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Well, how did it feel? You know, being in
No,
Philly,
it felt
you
good.
know,
It felt good. I felt like one of them, what they saying paying for, I feel like one of them ball playing niggas. That's how I felt though. No, for real shit though. You feel good.
well, right, because you put out this record, it's doing numbers, and it's a real Philly record. It's
Right.
not some, you didn't go to Atlanta to go work with some producer or whatever. No, like this is some real Philly neighborhood shit. And, you know, I'm assuming the original following was from Philly dudes,
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
and it kind of built from there.
For sure, for sure.
So now you're kind of one of the known guys in the city.
Yeah.
Uh, Now, what were the next couple of records you dropped? Because Off Top came like a couple years later, right?
Yeah. So basically at that my whole thing was that I had that record was basically to like help niggas around me that I think got talent. You feel what I'm saying? Help other artists that I'm cool with, you feel what I'm saying? Or I think that I could bring up because I know I got a platform at this point. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Now, during this time, Meek Mill is still, you know, the big rapper from Philly. Now, when do you guys start to form some sort of relationship?
Well, Meek, I ain't know Meek until I had that big record. Everybody knew me when I had that on some shit record.
Okay, so based on that record, that's how you guys got to know each other.
Yeah.
Okay, he reached out?
No, it wasn't like that. It was on some at the party shit. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was at Deion Waiters' party. They wanted me to perform and shit. So I performed at the shit.
Okay, and I remember there was a video where Meek actually brought you up on stage.
Yeah, that was excuse me for stuttering. That was Legendary Nights.
Okay, so and it seemed like Meek was kind of supporting what you were doing.
Yeah. That's what it
Okay.
seemed like.
All right. And then December 2019, you dropped Off Top,
Mm-hmm.
which to me is my favorite record that you've done.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. I know probably didn't get the most views out of everything, but that record right there, I felt like you were in your bag on that one.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, you kind of developed your sound and your style and everything, and you know that video already got 1 million views
Yeah.
on YouTube. Uh, you know, than all the other streaming platforms. So now you got multiple records that are reacting now,
Mm-hmm.
and you're kind of starting to solidify.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now there was some talks about Meek trying to sign you at some point.
Well, that's what I thought too, but you know, you gotta come correct when you're trying to sign somebody, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't work out right. Basically, you
Okay,
want me to tell you the story behind him trying to sign me?
yeah, let's hear it.
All right. Well, basically, I'm out LA. This when I'm out LA. You know, you said you gotta get out the hood, basically. People telling me get out the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I get out the hood, I'm going to LA now. I'm staying out LA, staying out the way. I get with Meek, cause he out LA, you know what I'm saying? So we run around a little bit. So then they like, we trying to sign you basically, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, fuck, I sign with you, nigga, for sure. But when the deal come, it's for $10,000. You know what I'm saying? $10,000 deal. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Fuck was supposed to do with this? I'm out LA. This shit high as shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's high. The cost of living is expensive out here. So basically, I'm like, I tell him like, yo, bro, this ain't enough, bro. I'm fucking with you, but I ain't feeling this, John. So they send another one back for $20,000. I said, nah, I can't do nothing with $20,000 either. The taxes is going to do just it's damn near like $10,000. So that's how the deal really didn't work out, because I wasn't really fucking with the deal after that. It wasn't enough for me. I can't take care of my folks with that. You know what I'm saying? Can't take care of myself with that. That's
Yeah.
people spend that on an outfit. People I know. Be honest.
So he offers you 20,000. That's not enough. I mean, which makes perfect sense. So are y'all still cool after that, or
Yeah,
did
for
that kind of
sure.
create?
For sure. No
Okay,
love, no love lost.
no love lost. The deal didn't come together. I mean, but it is what it is.
Right.
Um, you know, at one point you dropped Zoo Gang Volume 1,
Yeah.
right? And that had a bunch of people on it. Diamond Street Keem is on it,
Yeah.
and he signed to Dream Chasers.
And he signed the drink to it. Yes. Correct.
Got it. Got it. And you're on it as well. Meek Mill actually did a tweet about it, promoting it.
Yes, correct.
So everything seems to be going cool. You know, you're doing your thing. He's doing his thing. He's signing some artists. Outside of a Diamond Street Keem, did he sign other Philly artists as well?
Nah.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
So you're building up. You got projects. You got songs. There was a situation October 1st, 2020, that had something to do with a watch getting stolen.
Watch.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
diamond Rolex.
it was a rumble. I seen a couple guys, you know what I'm saying? It was a rumble scuffle. Picked up the watch, ran off with it. That's what it is.
Okay,
I don't feel no type of way about it. It's only a watch.
okay. The guys who actually had the watch ended up making videos about it and everything,
Correct.
which to me is always crazy. I mean, you're really making videos with stolen property, but I guess that's the internet for you these days.
Correct.
You know who did it, or was there any sort of communication with them at all?
Yeah, I know him. I ain't want it back though. You can have this shit. You know,
Okay.
we ain't starving. Y'all can have that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that just is what it is. So some time goes by,
Right.
about a month or so, and Meek starts tweeting about some of the violence that's happening. You know, King Von gets killed, Mo3 gets killed, Boosie gets shot, Benny the Butcher gets shot, and you know, Meek puts up a couple of tweets. He said, you know, get well, Benny and Boosie. We don't need to lose anymore. And then he puts up a tweet and says, I'll get all the main big artists in Philly a deal if they put them bodies behind them and squash their beefs. I hear about they got some young bulls from my city, but they're all beefing. And that's just idea, but I'll push through with my city if y'all make it a thing. It's like 5 Clicks is talented, but they deep in, and they got the most attention when they're beefing. When you saw that tweet, what did you think?
Basically, I thought was you not practicing what you preach. That's basically what I thought.
Explain.
Cause you say that you were, first of all, you say that he preach all this righteous stuff, right? He's not in the streets, right? Meek is not in the streets, right, Vlad?
I mean, he doesn't have to be anymore now.
Right.
He's rich. He's rich.
He ain't gotta say.
There's no point. Ain't no point of a rich person being in the streets anymore.
Right. He ain't gotta say nothing about the streets. He ain't have to tweet that it's wars going on in his neighborhood. Cause now he putting attention onto it. You know, it's people that's looking for the things that's going on in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like the task force and you know what I'm saying? The police.
Mm-hmm.
But you putting the rat police on it now. You understand what I'm saying? So, but not only that, now you saying you want people to put aside the people that they lost for a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like you want people to put aside they morals basically for money. You understand what I'm saying? People is hurt, they hurting. You know what I'm saying? We hurting. We lost friends and family members. You feel what I'm saying? But he telling us put everything aside for his money. For what? Your $20,000 that you offered me. You feel what I'm saying though? But the thing is, you ain't had to be speaking on none of that. You feel what I'm saying? You didn't have to go on Twitter and type anything. This is an example. Lil Durk signed King Von, right? Did he tell King Von to squash anything? Or you feel what I'm saying? Did he tell him to, no, Von, don't worry about that? He probably told him in a better way. You feel what I'm saying? If he did. He didn't go public with it. You feel what I'm saying? Trying to be, you gotta practice what you preach, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be on there typing stuff that don't add up. Cause first of all, you telling somebody to pick a side. So now that means you instigating gang violence. But on this one, you telling people to squash everything. That's you contradicting yourself, Rob Meek Mills, whatever your name is. You know what I'm saying? You contradicting yourself. You telling us to pick a side. That means join forces, right? And this one means no, just alleviate it. So he contradicting himself. He don't even know what he talking about, basically. He don't even know what he want to say.
Well, you're talking about on November 11th, he said pretty soon everyone's going to have to pick a side.
Right. These are tweets.
Right.
These are tweets.
Right. These are tweets. Right. Well, then you responded, you said it's time for you to pick a side. Is you Zoo or not?
Right.
Now, what does Zoo mean for those that don't know?
Zoo is Sadi. That's his name. But
okay,
that's us. You know what I'm saying? That's my friend. You know what I'm saying? That's us. We make sure his name live on, basically. You understand?
Okay, got it. So basically the area, well, the clique is named after your friend who passed away.
Yeah.
Okay. But then Meek said, I ain't no fucking Zoo gang.
Yeah.
And he said, I ain't picking no side 18th Street. And then he said, you letting that walk hit you too hard, fam.
Fam.
Now, walk is lean?
Walk is lean.
Okay, so he's basically calling you a drug addict.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, do you fuck with lean?
Here and there. Here and there.
Okay.
I you know, we gonna do things. You know, we need a different feeling sometimes, basically. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, but you don't think that you're addicted to it?
Hell no. I ain't addicted to no drugs.
Okay, why do you think he pulled that out?
Cause that's what people say to him when he's saying something retarded. Oh, he doing too many perks. That's what they say to him. So he try to use it on me. I ain't tripping.
Okay, and then you start kind of going back and forth with him. I guess at one point you pulled out something saying that he's not from 18th Street, he's from Burke Street.
Dog, that he said he was from Burke Street. I didn't say that. These are things that he said. He said I'm from Burke Street. I'm
Oh,
saying what he said.
okay, and from an outsider like me, what's really the significance of 18th Street, Burke Street, all that? What he's talking about?
Well, Burke Street is where most of the guys that I hang with are from. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna scream Zoo, basically. You understand? But he not even claiming Burke Street no more. He told you he not claiming Burke Street no more. You feel what I'm saying? He said he's from South Philly now. Burke Street is in North Philly. When he said 18th and Catherine, that's in South Philly.
Okay, and he has a big 18th Street chain, and that's kind of like a theme that Meek has always kind of pushed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then at one point, you know, you said you was from 63rd, bro. Whatever that is, you're not from the North, bro. You banned. So you and that kind of made news. You know, we covered it, and a bunch of other outlets covered it, where basically Poundside Pop said that Meek Mill's banned from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can't really ban somebody. I mean, you do know that, right? You can't really ban someone from an entire city.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you're just talking your shit, which, you know, I mean, look, this is hip hop. I get it. But you can't really ban anybody.
You can make it hard for somebody though.
This is true. This is true. Uh, you know, he responded. He said, you know, we run the hood. The fuck is he saying? Basically saying that he can't be banned. You know, but Meek is one of these artists that he doesn't run the streets, but he's always kind of been kind of connected, and he's always referencing it, and he always keeps guys around, and there's always been kind of situations throughout the years. You know, I mean, when he was beefing with Drake, I mean, Drake performed in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big thing. But then again, I don't think you could really stop someone from Drake from performing with the amount of money and security he has.
Not Meek.
Well, I don't think not anybody, to be just totally honest. I don't think anyone can stop, you know, Drake from performing in the city.
Yeah, Drake, he had a lot of security, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not, I mean, you know, this guy's worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
That's like saying the president can't come to a city. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, enough money will get you to go anywhere you want. So, and then at one point, there were some DMs that were posted. I don't know if you posted them or someone else, where basically the two of you were kind of arguing with each other over DM.
Yeah, but that was him belittling himself, talking to little old me, all out the side of his neck, all crazy. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be a millionaire. I ain't got no millions. Why you coming to me like this? You was talking about bringing us together. Now you talking crazy. That's why I told him keep the energy.
Well, Diamond Street Keem, who is on that same project as you, who is signed to Dream Chasers, he ended up doing like an Instagram live talking about it. Are you guys cool or no?
Yeah, that's my brother.
Okay. So I'm sure you have other people outside of Keem who's also cool with me.
Yeah.
So with this whole situation kind of panning out the way it did, and you guys have people in common, is there a way to work it out?
Not how he went about it. Cause you went about it like you in the street still, bro. And you didn't go about it like a grown man that got millions of dollars. You didn't do that. You could have told me from the rip, you was tripping. Why would you tweet that? You got my number. He got my number. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm hitting the walk too hard, fam, you could have called me and told me you hitting the walk too hard, fam. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't even like that. But no, you went about it the wrong way. You want to go public with it and be a kid, I guess, or whatever. And you got what he got. He got what he wanted. He got the attention. That's what he wanted.
Well, so did you, because quite honestly, I wasn't familiar with Poundside Pop before this whole situation
Yeah,
because I'm not from Philly. You know
yeah,
what I mean? I don't have a connection really to Philly at all.
right.
So the fact that all this happened ultimately benefited you the most.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't looking for that. I was just asking him a simple question. You understand? They try to make it seem like I'm cloud chasing. No, I ain't cloud chasing. I just ask folks a question. I fuck with him. I grew up listening to his music. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how I felt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When I'm looking at this whole thing, and I don't really know Meek at all. We've never had a conversation. We've been in the same room once or twice, but I really don't know him at all. But when I look at this whole thing, it doesn't sound like this is anything that can't be fixed. Like in the process of y'all going back and forth, no one got hurt. No one lost a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? Like no one got killed. We're talking about situations that'll make it hard to get over it. But it sounds like just a war of words,
Right.
which doesn't seem like that big of a deal for either party.
I feel you.
So if Meek hit you up and said, "All right, let's just squash it publicly," would you do it?
Yeah, but yeah, I'd do it. He had to apologize to me though.
Okay. So if he privately apologized to you and said, "All right, let's,"
No, he gotta apologize public because he went public with the nut
publicly.
shit. So
Okay.
you gotta
I
apologize
feel,
public.
yeah, I know how these things go. I've been through similar things myself in my own way. I feel once it spills out into the internet and everyone gets involved, pride, starts to play a role and everything else like that. But I mean, you're one of the hottest new artists in Philly. He's, you know, one of the best known artists, period, from Philly.
Yeah, but
And he's still hot right now.
yeah. My thing is though, it's like when you go private with stuff like that, then and you trying to assassinate my character. You understand? Cause you trying to make it seem like I'm a gang member. You feel what I'm saying? Or I'm a gang leader. You feel what I'm saying? Cause that's what they trying to do with the public, basically. You understand? When I'm not. I'm a rock star, That's what I call it. You feel what I'm saying? That's my thing. That's what I do. Just I make music. You understand? Not a gang member. So him assassinating my character, that's what he gotta apologize for.
Well, listen, Philly's not a big spot, not a big place. Seems like everyone knows each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
And on top of that, it's definitely an important historical location for hip hop.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Meek ain't the first one to come out of Philly and blow up. I mean,
Not the
you
only
got to
one.
look at, you got to look at State Property, and then you could even go back, to the Steady B's in the world, and you know what I mean, like the guys that are, unfortunately locked up right now, but the
We got the
original
roots.
Philly
We got
dudes.
a lot of good folks.
The roots, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
We got a lot of good
it's
folks.
It's a very important hip hop city.
Yeah, for sure.
So to have a bunch of cats from Philly kind of uniting. I mean, you saw what State Property did, fucking with each other.
Mm-hmm. No, that's my thing though. Me, I'm all about uniting. You understand? Like when I told you, when I got my platform, I didn't worry about learning how to rap. I just help other people try to uplift their platform. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on. Everybody, when I first got lit, they tell me all the time, Philly got to be like Atlanta. It's a lot of unity in Atlanta, making a lot of money. I'm like, all right, I respect it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not no asshole. I respect it. So I try to help people I like. You feel what I'm saying? Or music that's hot. You know what I'm saying? I got songs with Sim Santana. I got songs with guys. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying I helped him out. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm willing to work with guys. You feel what I'm saying? And make money.
Yeah. Well, look, man. This whole situation kind of, I think, stepped you up a little bit and got you more noticed, got more people writing about you, you know, got you interviews like this. I mean, I know you'd already done Say Cheese and everything else like that, but now you know, VladTV I think is gonna get a lot more visibility.
For
I'm
sure.
sure Meek is gonna watch this interview, or someone's gonna watch it and tell Meek what happened. So, you know, this will be on his radar, and what he chooses to do is really up to him.
We on everybody radar now, Vlad.
Yep. Exactly. What's next for you? Any projects coming up?
Yeah, I got Walk and Roll coming out December 4th. I don't know if this gonna come out after that, but if it do, Walk and Roll is already out. You know what I'm saying? So go tune in, you know what I'm saying? But December 4th, Walk and Roll coming out. Just remember that. Make sure y'all tune in. Go grab the merch. Got hoodies, got cups. I got a lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm working, Vlad.
That's what it is, man. Well, Poundside Pop, man. Listen, I'm a fan. Like I said, you got some bangers.
I'm a fan of you too,
in your
Vlad.
catalog.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I fuck with Philly. Like I said, me and Philly, I mean, me and fucking Freeway have been doing interviews since before VladTV.
Yeah.
15 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Philly tough. So, and it seemed like you're one of the rising stars in the city. And it seemed like as long as you really stay out of the bullshit and just focus on your craft, you got a bright future ahead of you.
Appreciate that.
And you know, I know with this type of shit, you know, a lot of people are gonna get involved, and you know, a lot of people on social media are gonna pressure you to do something or do this or do that. My advice, man, just make sure whatever you do benefits your career.
Appreciate
right? And doesn't do things that you know, jeopardizes your freedom or your life or your safety. Because a lot of times, you know how it goes, man. People like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to respond this way or whatever else. You don't need to respond at all.
Right.
You need to do whatever's best for you.
Right.
You don't see Jay-Z responding to everybody.
Yeah.
He doesn't respond to anybody, actually.
Yeah, that's why he told Meek to deactivate his gram when he was talking shit to him.
Wait, Jay-Z told Meek what?
Yeah, you know Jay-Z told him. He ain't tell himself.
Okay.
He ain't tell himself I'm deactivating my gram. Jay-Z told him to do that shit.
All right, yeah, because Meek turned off his Instagram right around the time that you guys were going at it.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I guess we'll never know. All right, man. Poundside Pop, man. I wish you all the best, man. Congrats on everything, and looking forward to that new project, Walk and Roll.
Appreciate you. Yeah, Walk and Roll coming soon. Everybody, make sure y'all tune in. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think. You know.
No doubt, man. Until next time.
All right.
Peace.